Hey guys, what's going on? Sorry it's been so long since the last time I've recorded. I've just been really busy with work and some other stuff. So yeah, mods have updated. A lot of stuff has happened, and part of why I haven't recorded too much lately is because of my hard drive issue. But I did toss in that other 500 gig, and that's what I'm recording to right now. So hopefully we shouldn't see as many issues. Now, like I said, mods have updated. We have this nice new thing called a grafter, which is crafted like so. And I've made one of those to get some of these special leaves from my trees over here, from my bees. So, using the grafter, I've gotten some silver lime saplings. Pretty exciting. If we come over here, I've been specifically trying to get more and more of these guys to kind of come about. I think we have another one here that might be something new. No, another silver lime sapling. Huh. So yeah, I'm sort of specifically replanting these trees next to each other in variation, using two different kinds of trees, because that's how you'll start to get these crossbreeding effects and stuff. I'm not too concerned about the trees. I'm just kind of having fun with it. New kinds of wood to build with later on might be nice. Let's see, another one. Silver lime. Just kind of looking to see. I might throw in, might see what I can do about getting some of the other saplings and throw them in here as well. I forget I've got longfall boots. So we've got 4 of these. I'm going to make some bone meal. And we're going to plant these, and we're going to see what they look like. I want to see how they look. May decorate the area with them. We'll see. Let's just do this. Oh, it's this tree. Nice. It's actually not too bad. And from here, we can get pretty much infinite saplings if we ever wanted them. These trees are actually pretty cool. These are lime. And this is... Wait, what? No, this has changed. This isn't what they are on my server. Or were. They're different now. Of course, I just haven't really messed with it. So this is lime wood, and it produces lime wood planks, which apparently look like this. Not beautiful. It's not ugly either. It's just kind of there. I don't really hate that. That's actually pretty neat. This is why I'm playing with the bees and the trees and all of that. So let me get my other grafter just to make sure I can get a few more saplings. That's enough. Alright, so I've got another thing in the plan, and you guys have probably already seen, you almost certainly have already seen my my lava setup to get energy from lava in the nether to the overworld. What I want today, though, is a way to avoid this from happening. Avoid my energy building up in my pipes and potentially causing my day to be ruined. Not really, it just causes explosions that are unnecessary. Not gigantic ones, but still. So what I think I might work on is... Let's see, that's going to go into there. Yeah, good. Alright, so what I think I'm going to work on, I've got exactly the amount of diamonds I need to do it. I'm going to work on making a laser and an assembly table, and I am going to get myself a nicer setup as far as my energy goes, because I don't like having to turn my power on and off manually. I want to do it automatically. So I'm going to get some gold and some iron. That might actually not be... There we go. And my diamonds, some redstone, some obsidian. I think that's all I need. So the first thing we need is a... oh, we've got wood too, so that's fine. We're going to get... I really only need 1 gear. I'm going to upgrade it to the diamond gear, which is like so. Jump in the gun. There we go. And then I'm going to make the assembly table, which looks like this. That gets an assembly table. So I'm going to put the assembly table, I don't know, right... Why don't we just put it right here for now? And the way the assembly table works is it has to have a chest next to it. And I think I'll just use these to make that chest. Ta-da! And then it needs a laser. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be routing some piping over here from behind here. We're going to route some energy cabling or energy pipe over. So I'm actually going to just break that for now, break my assembly table. So we need that laser. That laser recipe looks like this. Just had enough of everything pretty much. So let's let me kind of clean up my inventory real quick. All this cobblestone I gotta find something to do with, because yeah, as you can see, I got a stack of cobblestone. I'm gonna grab a few pieces of redstone, and then I need that conductive pipe. I'm gonna need more than that. That might be enough. So the way it works is we need the laser to be up here. So I'm going to can I guess the $1,000,000 question is, I think I'm just going to go ahead and make some more golden conductive pipe. It's on the It's not like it's expensive, it's just gold. I have tons of it. I only need one more, that's why I was kind of hesitant, but I think it'll be fine. I'll just grab some smooth stone as well. Fix up my wall. So the laser is going to go right here. I'll eventually add more lasers, but for right now I can really only afford one. And then this is going to go right here. Quite simple. Now what's going to happen is I'm going to have to turn my engines on, but we can put a recipe in here and it'll create it. If we wanted redstone chipsets, we'll just click on this and it'll go to create it. I just got to give it some power. And you see a laser is going to come out. And this laser is going to change colors. Right now it's going to be blue. Blue is the best stage. And it's going to sit here and create this for me. Pretty neat. So it's going to take a few minutes. But once it's been created, it's going to output over here. And we're going to have to take the output of it and make another thing. Pretty fun, actually. But basically, the way this is going to work is yeah, we're going to have basically a means of turning on and off my energy. And right now, I'm kind of thinking of the ways I'm going to do it. I'm going to need 2 more. So I'm going to need 3 total. Right now this is really roundabout. Someday it's going to be a lot easier, but I'm just kind of dodging a bullet specifically. It's not that it's really a bullet, it's just I don't feel like making one specific thing because it requires 2 other machines to make, and I'm just not in the mood to make those right now. Whoops, I am misplacing blocks. But for now what I'll have is basically a gate. If you guys don't know what gates are, they are pretty neat, and we're going to have a gate that's going to basically send the redstone signal we are going to eventually need. Meanwhile, I'm going to check over here and make sure I have the red alloy wire I need. I may not, actually. I don't know, I might. Because the red alloy wire is going to run behind here. I'm going to tell these guys disable your redstone status. YouTube. And this has not even created one of these yet. This is going to take a long time. But yeah, so what's going to happen is basically I'm going to go ahead and start kind of routing all this stuff together. I'm just going to, for the moment, move this here and just give it a lever, or give it power. Sorry, I'm kind of stuck on this. I'm not too stuck. I'm just sitting here thinking, what am I going to do? And, oh, you know what? That won't be a big deal. What I'll do is this number right here. I'm going to turn that back on, actually. So you can see here it output one of these redstone chipsets, which can be used for a very wide number of things. We can use it to make an advanced crafting table, which I'll show you how to make someday, or show you what it does someday, maybe. But we can use it to make all these gates, which are eventually what we're going to be doing. But for the moment, we're just going to take it, put it in the assembly table again, and make a gate. So, how are we doing? These are full. Let me go to the nether to make sure it's all loaded up like it should be. this right here. Perfect, perfect. And go back. And I think we may want to look into doing an enchantment as well. I'm going to try to enchant a new sword. I'm going to do a sapphire sword this time. So yeah, like I said, I really do apologize for the lack of videos. The only reason I haven't been able to do any is because of the hardware that I told you guys about, and work has just been kind of out of hand. Honestly, it's been a little bit too crazy for me. So yeah, I've just been busy. Oop, I just passed the level 20. Crap. I've passed a ton of these. I'm actually terrible at doing this, but I figured this is going to help blow by some of the time. I just did it again. Figured it'd help blow some of the time by. We can also go take a look at our bees, but I know they're doing just fine. I checked on them earlier. Nothing too interesting is going on. Oh man, I just passed the 21. That would have been exactly what I needed to. Well, shoot. That sucks. I feel like I'm searching for a level 50 in 125. It's sad. I'm just terrible at this. This wouldn't be as bad if I wasn't so terrible. I just have bad instincts, or bad reaction timing. I see something and I just go right by it like that. 21. I'll take a 20, why not? That was terrible. Not worth my time at all. Alright, we have another redstone chipset. So yeah, if you guys don't really know what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be taking these redstone chipsets, and basically I'm going to be putting them on these pipes, and from the pipes, if any one of them needs redstone, or if any one of them needs energy for some reason, it's going to apply redstone. So regardless, if one of them needs energy, these engines need to be turned on. In the future, this will be a lot simpler. We won't need 3 gates, we'll just need 1, which will be a little bit better. Basically what we're going to have is we're going to have the Buildcraft version of one of these MFEs. So that's kind of the plan. It's just right now I am having to make these gates, and what's cool though is once we get one of these gates done, which it's going to do it soon enough, we can start looking at all the options. But basically there are different options with these gates that I'm going to be crafting. These gates, we can attach them to these pipes, and they will detect something specific about the machine, and we will work with it from there. That was a terrible sword. Like, I'm kind of pissed off about that. So, okay, actually what I am going to do though is I am going to put that there. I'm going to go outside. And I think I'm going to fight some mobs sooner or later. Not right now, though. I do need some other stuff for mobs, but still. I do want to talk about the mods we have installed on here, because I've updated and added a few. Thaumic Bees is now on here. Extra Beast is updated. Forestry is updated. Buildcraft has updated. What else? Ooh, an Angry Villager zombie. What else is updated? Man, a lot of mods have updated. Railcraft is obviously updated. Railcraft updates often, like what's it called? Thermal expansion. Thermal expansion updates very frequently. Not in a bad way, it just updates a lot. So yeah. Let me get some wheat here, and reeds, take care of my farm here, and then go breed my aminals. I like this farm. It's been doing pretty well, actually. It's a lot easier to get these on single player than multiplayer. Multiplayer, the only flaw with multiplayer is people will just come by, they don't know how to use them, and they'll either destroy all your crops or just not really care and trample them all. And it gets really frustrating, actually, but not on single player. I'm the only one here, and unless something somehow gets over the fence to get in here, they can't do anything to get in here. I don't see why they're called poisoned potatoes. I didn't get poisoned. They just weren't very good. For a hunker. There we go. So we got some more carrots and some more other stuff. I'm going to come over here and breed up my cows, though. And, sheep as well. I could use some more sheep. There we go. That should have made some of the time go by. So yeah, I'm actually really happy about how this world is going. I really do hate that I wasn't able to record through this entire, I think, 2 weeks or so. I really have been busy. Work has been, I've been getting scheduled a lot of doubles lately, and not a lot, but more doubles than I am personally happy about working. That still isn't done. Wow. You know, and I'm just I am very frustrated with my job right now. The people I work for, the people I work with, I'm about to lose it, and it's just driving me nuts. A lot of people I talk to know exactly what I'm talking about, because I'm so pissed off and pretty much always talking about my job and how terrible it is. So yeah, I'm gonna do what I can to not talk about my work on here too much, except for if it's why I wasn't able to make a video or something. Just because it's not so much that it's not your business, it's just that it's not your problem. And I don't see why it should be made a part of your life if it's not even a big deal for you. So yeah, one thing that's been added to Thaumcraft that was not in the last version we were using, we can make amber blocks. Nifty. Kinda see-through. Otherwise, they're pretty useless. Oh yeah, I had some brains for here, and that for there, and then some stuff for here, and then that for there. Excuse me. Yeah, work has just been bleh. So we finally got a gate. What I'm going to do is put it on this guy right here. This, actually, you know, hang on, let me turn this off. And I'm going to route this here instead, because I need this redstone to be able to touch. So let me go grab one more red alloy wire, my bad. And I got some silverwood saplings. I don't know if I mentioned those before. I don't think I have, actually. Yeah, perfect. So now I can turn these back on if I wanted to. Oh, my bad. What am I thinking? So what I can do is I can put a gate on this pipe right here. You see now it's connecting. So if I right click on it, it brings up an interface. It says gate. And what we're going to do is if it has work, in other words, if there is something in there that requires work, emit a redstone signal. Quite simple. So if there is a honeycomb in here, emit redstone signal. Redstone signal is going to transfer over and into my magmatic engine saying, hey, I guess what? I need to have some work done for me. Not a big deal, just kind of how it's going to be done. These modifiers are various. There's pipe empty and power traversing, redstone signal on, redstone signal off, inventory empty, items in inventory, space in inventory, inventory full, no energy, energy stored, can store energy, full of energy, resources are less than 25%, resources less than 10%, or has work. There are other modifiers for this, and kind of the way they work are like most gates. So this is an if has work, then redstone signal. That's kind of the best way I can describe it, is an if-then statement, honestly. So just kind of keep that in mind as I sit here and do what I can to describe it, that really that's the best way I can think of. The only other time we're really going to have much of an issue is for this guy. I'm going to see what gates can be done, because as you can see, gates are not really that expensive. One of these gates literally cost me a single piece of redstone. So it wasn't a big deal to make it. I just want to see if there is a good conditional for this guy. I don't really know that there is, in all honesty. I don't know why this is here. I don't need it here. I don't need it anywhere else either, so I'm going to put it in there. And I need a good thing to do, or I need something good to do with all my scrap. what I think with all my scrap, I'm giving things away with all my cobble, So I'm going to make myself a wrench and a few other things. We're going to get into some industrial craft. So I'm going to get some refined iron really quickly. I'm going to need 11. I think 11 is all I need. I'm going to get 11 pieces of refined iron. Yeah, this is taking its sweet time. Nice. While this refined iron is cooking up, I'm going to make myself some more bronze because I want to show you guys a nice new little tool. Not new, it's an industrial craft tool, so it's new to you guys because I haven't done much industrial craft on here. And it is literally called, guess what? It's another wrench. It uses bronze though, and it is just like this. Wrench. This is just a default wrench. By right-clicking, you can reorient any machine, well, reorient any outputting block. It'll also remove any IC2 machines without losing it. Sometimes you have a chance of, or you actually will either lose your machine or get a downgraded version of whatever it was. Usually it's whatever you used to craft it, like a machine block, for example. And if I shift right-click, it'll actually move the dot. This dot is the output, if you guys recall. It'll move it to the opposite side. So what I want is I want this dot to be on the bottom. I'm going to shift right click. Dot's on the bottom. Magic. So, let's see, has it made another one? Perfect. I'm going to come back to that. We're going to reorient it to the bottom as you've seen. I'm going to make another gate conditional here. If can store energy redstone signal. Quite simply, if this internal buffer is empty, or is not full, I should say. If it is not full, it's going to emit redstone signal. These guys, whenever they have a true conditional, this line will be red, as well as the actual block image will also be red. Back to what I was doing with industrial craft. Got my 11 refined iron. How much rubber do I have? Do I have any rubber at all, actually? No, I've got some sticky resin. I think I need to actually reorient my focus onto a different machine. I was going to make one machine, but I think I'm going to make two, which isn't a big deal. It's actually going to be more fun this way. Do I have a tree tap in here already? I thought I did. I do. I'll go ahead and make another. So I'm going to go outside and get some rubber from my rubber tree farm. But, where was I going with that? Yeah, I'm going to make two nice new machines today. And we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna have a nice time with this. So yeah, let's come out here and take care of all of this. This is gonna be a long episode for you guys on purpose. Keep that in my inventory so I can see how much I've got. Keep that in my hotbar, I should say, not inventory. It's obviously in my inventory. There we go, that should be plenty. Head back home. Rubber back to you real quick though. Yeah, and another reason I didn't record is because I've been sick too. I'm still am. As you'll hear by my occasional sniffle. But it's not as bad now. I just haven't been able to knock this cold off. I don't know why. I've just non-stop for some reason I've been sick. I think I just need 6 for now. I'm gonna get 9 more refined iron because I decided, like I said, to make 2 machines. And this will be a lot more fun doing it this way though. And I actually need 7. I need more than that. I need need 3 more. Meanwhile, we can be crafting some stuff. So if I come over here, I'm going to go ahead and make the uninsulated copper cabling, turn it into copper cable. Then make a electronic circuit and a machine block. I'm going to need some wood as well. I'm going to need about, I think it's 20, so 5 logs. I'm going to make 4 tree taps. And with my 4 tree taps and my machine block and electronic circuit, like so, I can make myself an extractor. This extractor block is really neat. And what it does is it lets me take my rubber and turn it into, or sticky resin, turn it into rubber more efficiently. Which is kind of the big thing there, is more efficiently. I'm going to grab another few things real quick. And we're going to get going. So I'm going to then take 2 more copper cables, 3 copper ingots, and 4 wooden planks to make an LV transformer. This is going to transform the high voltage power that this MFE is emitting and turn it into low voltage, which is what the extractor will accept. And that's all the extractor will accept. It will not take anything higher than that unless I specifically upgrade it to do so. So for the moment, I'm just going to use copper cabling. Eventually, in fact, almost immediately, I'll upgrade. But as you can see, this took up a little bit of energy. This guy ran out of a little bit of energy to fill up the internal buffer, and that's why this geothermal flashed on for just a second. Say goodbye to this problem, by the way, guys. Last thing that I want to do with the gates, and then we can finish doing the IC2 stuff. I know you guys are probably tired of me interrupting every 4 seconds. If we come over here to this gate, we're going to do the same thing. If energy, or can store energy, right? That's what this one has? Yes, can store energy, redstone signal. Simple enough, right? I mean, that's what I'm saying. So, we turn this on. Guess what? My engines are on now. And you see this is flickering back and forth in here because this is going from off to on to off to on. And this looks like it's going to build up a lot more energy, and it probably will, but not too much, really. Why is that not going through there? Strange. That was weird. Whatever. So this extractor will now take up some energy, and you'll see this guy's going to flicker on every now and then, take in some lava, and it's going to turn 1 sticky resin, very slowly, into 3 rubber, instead of just 1, which is why I'm going to eventually replace this with a golden insulated cable that's 2 times insulated, actually. So now I'm going to make another machine block, and I'm going to need some more rubber and some other stuff. I need some glowstone and some dirt. I actually just have 1 glowstone. I also need some dirt, and I don't think I need anything else. I'll come over here and grab the rubber. 6 rubber so far, not bad. We're going to craft another electronic circuit. And take that with this guy and 6 smooth stone to make a compressor. Compressor is an IC2 machine that we're going to get into later. For the moment, I'm going to immediately spend it on another machine called a recycler. So you see a compressor with 2 refined iron, 3 dirt, and a glowstone dust gives me a recycler. I'm going to then take some of this rubber that it has been slowly but surely extracting for me. It is kind of slow. On the upside, you get a lot of rubber from it instead of just wasting away. And I'm going to sit here and make some gold cabling and double insulate it. This guy is going to be a lot more efficient with my power and my wiring than any other cabling that we have that can that we can afford right now. There are other cables that are way better, but this is the most affordable cable for us right now. We're going to place down the recycler though. So what's going to happen here with the recycler is I am probably going to grab some wood and make myself a... Do I have one yet? No, I don't. Good. I'm going to make myself a quick little setup here. I'm going to grab this and that and some of these crates and the stone pipes. Actually, I'm just going to use gold. As well as some wood to make myself some awesome stuff, to get some stuff done. Why is cobblestone in there? I keep on finding stuff in the wrong place because of me. Found flint in this chest earlier. I'm gonna make a chest. You probably already know what I'm making. I need 5 pieces of iron. So this is where I'm going to start putting all my cobblestone, and someday you'll see why I'm doing it the way I am. It's just for now, this is just going to help me literally dump off some stuff and leave. So I'm going to make a hopper. You guys should be familiar with this recipe. And I'm going to do this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to dig behind and then put down... I thought I had levers. Are they in here? Or are they in miscellaneous junk like they're supposed to be? There we go. I'm going to put down... There we go. Cool. A lever... Where do we want the lever? Let's put the lever here. No. Here. With a wooden transport pipe here. A redstone engine here. Going into... Do we want that to be somewhere else? Like maybe here? I'm just kind of thinking of a nice place we can sort of isolate things because I don't want it to be too close to that. Into there. I think that'll work for now. So, if I put that back and then put this back, that should be good, and this should be good from now on. I won't ever need to be in here again. So we're done. That's done. So, what I'm going to do is now, this is going to produce scrap from random stuff. You'll see it here for just a minute, and what's going to happen, see, scrap. With the scrap, whoops, I'm lagging here. Scrap is randomly produced. Excuse me, it can be smelted, but additionally, it produces 1.75 items, so it's a little bit better than logs or planks. It can also be used to make a scrap box, which when right-clicked on gives you a random item, sometimes valuable, sometimes not. I'll show you some of those recipes in a minute. You can also use it to get more fertilizer from existing fertilizer and some other recipes. But here's the big thing, mass fabricator. We're eventually going to be using this. So yeah, just keep that in mind. And then if I look at scrap box, here's all the scrap box recipe chances. If I right click on it, these are these chances. So you can see some useful things as well as some not so useful things. Down in the lower percentage here, some rubber and glowstone, pretty useful actually. Some various dusts as well. Plant ball, not really useful. These dusts may look weird to you. That's because they're not the same dusts as the one we've been using from thermal expansion. Golden helmet, that's actually one of the good ones. We can use the alloy furnace to get it back. Then there's a 0.19 chance of getting a diamond and a 0.1 chance of getting an emerald. So yeah, not really something to play around with, but at the same time it is, because it's fun. You can make awesome machines like I sometimes do. I don't think I will this series, but I may eventually, I don't know. Where you literally make a machine setup that automatically makes scrap, makes it a scrap box, deploys it, or basically launches it into its item form, picks it up and puts it in a chest, so that you basically have an automatic machine that takes your scrap and makes you random stuff. It's actually kind of fun though. It's fun to build in my opinion. It really is kind of useful later down the line, especially when it comes to getting some free emeralds or diamonds. So I would keep that in consideration, but I'm specifically just trying to find something good to do with my cobble. And that was the first thing that came to mind. So I think I'm going to work on a few other things. Eventually, I wouldn't mind expanding upon the setup I've got now because I'm not too happy with it. It's just it works. It's great where we're at right now, especially with the gates helping us out. But I wouldn't mind it necessarily if we had a better setup in regards to buildcraft energy as well as mining, because right now I just have to constantly tell my miner to go mining, which isn't a big deal, but it's kind of inconvenient in all honesty. I'll put a portal there. I'm gonna tell my guy to go mining, and one thing, I'm gonna go update ComputerCraft. I know that was a part of the latest update. It actually allows you, if it has fuel in its inventory, instead of just emptying it out into the chest, it actually keeps it and will use it to refuel. So that basically it's a little more automated for us. But just because I know you guys are probably wanting me to do it, let me go and make a scrap box for you guys. Oops, there we go, scrap box. A stick. There we go. A little more useful than cobblestone. That is debatable. But we can toss literally anything in here. If we look, there's no list of recipes, but we can literally toss just about anything in here. So yeah, let me go toss down my mining turtle. I love to do some fun stuff. And yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. Like I said, I'm gonna have my mining turtle go mining for me. And I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I'm gonna be recording another few today. And some more tomorrow night, because I'm off tomorrow night completely. So, yeah, like I said, I am going to go update, what's it called, though? ComputerCraft. So y'all have a good one, and I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching.